Riccardo Calafiori to Arsenal from Bologna. Here we go. Total agreement reached between the club. Not yet, not quite. But then, very importantly, who is this guy? He's 22 years, and like we all know, he broke out in this Euros tournament after having an incredible season for Bologna under Thiago Motta. Of course, he capped it off with, towards the end of the season, 2 goals against Juventus. This is somebody that was very, very, very good under the Thiago Motta system. Everybody can play anywhere as long as the team is with the ball, and this guy now they embody that team. We saw the way he assisted Zakani's goal in the Euros. Now what he like to do, go forward, make things happen if the team need them. Some people already referring to him as the next Paolo Maldini, but then this boy get the talent with his abilities, including pace, ability on the ball and everything else. Is he a left back? Will he be a center back for Arsenal? Where does he fit in, if at all they get him? And then we all know the team needs to be better generally, so having this kind of option on the bench now also a very good thing. So Arsenal fans and everybody else that watched this guy during the Euros, let me know which position you feel saying go fit in, because he played left center back in the back 3 for Italy, and then he played left center back in the back 4 for Bologna all season. But like with every Arsenal transfer like this, Chelsea, they observe, they watch. So Chelsea is not yet out of this deal, but I would like to know, where do you think he will fit in, if at all he fits in, into Arsenal or Chelsea? Let me know in the comments below.
Ladies and gentlemen, we might have just found out who Arsenal's first signing of the summer might be. None other than Riccardo Calafiori, a player who is sought after by Bayern Leverkusen, PSG, Chelsea, and many more, is now at the top of Arsenal's list. And it looks closer and closer that Arsenal might get the deal done. It's not one report, it's multiple. And you even have Fabrizio Romano backing it. Apparently Arsenal are interested and have made a long-term proposal. But the player is a centre-back. Don't we have so many centre-backs? That's what everyone keeps saying. But no. Mikel Arteta always had a plan. And he wants the best defensive player he can play in that left-back position. If you look at Calafiori's heat map, he does look like what we would need from a left-back / left centre-back. Also, you're probably wondering who we're going to sell. Well, Zinchenko and Kieran Tierney have been told they can leave for free this summer, and Calafiori might stay. But even Calafiori has been linked to AC Milan and Juventus. And with Juventus now out of the Calafiori business, they could sign Calafiori and we could get Calafiori. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, Mikel Arteta is cooking something nice, and I'm here for it. Let me know what you guys think. Calafiori to Arsenal.
No, man. Arsenal closing in on a deal to sign Calafiori, the standout defender in this Euros. Bologna's Calafiori is going to go to Arsenal, man. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. They've already got Saliba, Gabriel, man. Why do they need Calafiori? I just don't understand it. Ajax, man, in the Arsenal jersey, man. Calafiori does look good in the Arsenal jersey, but still, man. Police Arsenal, don't sign him. I can't lie, if they do sign him, what a player, man. What a player. He is so good at defensive, man. That's his game. Look at the assists as well he got. He's crazy. His passing, his defensive ability, his awareness. He's got everything, man. Everything you need to be a top centre-back he has got, man. He's got that aura as well, man. Italian centre-backs have that aura. Calafiori's got it. Them 0-3, 0-4 defenders, that's what Calafiori is, man. Look at the trim as well. I can't lie, Arsenal are getting themselves a top player. This guy will be a game changer, man. His passing ability is crazy. And think about him, man. Zinchenko, Kibio with their weak links. Having Calafiori now, yeah, Arsenal defence is already best in the league. Now he's going to reach another level. Like, it's crazy. Arteta's cooking differently, man. Calafiori is him.
Some pretty big players in the game saying with a lot of chest and very confidently that this is a move that is very much on. But one of the questions that I think this has prompted is, where does he fit in at Arsenal? Riccardo Calafiori has been a standout player for Italy at these European Championships, and in a really bad campaign for the Azzurri, you have to say he was the shining light. A real confident defender, stepping out from centre-back, happy to go on those roaming runs forward, a good passer of the ball. Also a very, very competent defender, which is important when you're playing at centre-back. But you look at that Arsenal defence and you look at the stability that we have with David Raya in goal, and then Gabriel and Saliba as the two centre-halves sitting in front of him. Ben White being a real part of that stable unit as well. We're quite interchangeable at left-back at the moment. But the question is, where does Calafiori fit into the picture? Because I would be lying and just feeding the hype if I sat here and said, I think that Calafiori is better than Gabriel or Saliba at this current moment in time. Calafiori would not come in as a starting centre-back for me at Arsenal. But what a lot of people maybe don't know that haven't watched Calafiori pre-Euro 2024 is that he's actually spent a lot of his career playing as a left back. And Arsenal, we feel, are in the market for a left back. Now, you might say, well, he's a centre-back really, so it feels like kind of square peg in round hole. But we know that Mikel Arteta prefers that profile of player at fullback. It gives him something a little bit different, and it's a big part of his system. It's why Ben White on the other side has been incredibly successful. It's why, had he been fit, Jurrien Timber would have probably played the majority of last season as our left back as well. So, you know, a centre-back at left back, or a kind of hybrid centre-back / fullback is something that Mikel Arteta has got previous for wanting and previous for going after. So it kind of makes sense there. I think we look at that backline, and I've said for a while that the backline is pretty strong when everybody's fit and available, okay, in terms of options, versatility, etc., etc. You look at that right centre-back position that William Saliba currently occupies, and you think, even if the centre-back that I regard right now to be the best centre-back in the world got injured, it wouldn't be the end of the world for Arsenal, because Ben White could tuck in, somebody that we know is also very competent in that position. Takahiro Tomiyasu could play there, somebody that we know is also very competent in that position. And the same can be said of Jurrien Timber. One of the issues we've always had is on that left-hand side. There have been questions for a little while with regards to whether Jakub Kiwior is that guy, the guy that can play second fiddle to Gabriel, but also help at left back as well. At left back, did it work? I don't really think you can say it worked. I think we got by in certain games, but I also thought there were games where Kiwior at left back looked like he was struggling, looked a little bit out of his depth. And this is different because Calafiori's played as a left back, if he does move to Arsenal, way more in the past than Jakub Kiwior would have done. And we know that Jakub Kiwior is somebody that's attracting a lot of interest from Italian football. Juve have been interested. Milan are long-term admirers of the Polish international. And we've heard from various sources that those clubs are interested in bringing him in. So is this a situation whereby you're looking at it and you're going, do Arsenal actually need this? Is this what Arsenal need? Another left back, another centre back, I beg your pardon, stroke left back. And you're probably thinking, it's not quite at the top of my priority list. But it feels like Arsenal are seeing this as an opportunity to upgrade. There's an opportunity here to bring in a better player than Jakub Kiwior, allow him to move the other way, and part fund this deal.
Most of you know Arsenal is interested in this man here, Riccardo Calafiori. And don't lie to yourself and say you knew who this guy was before the Euros, because you did not. Don't do that. This guy can operate as centre-back and at left-back, which is very ideal for Arsenal. Surprise, surprise, Chelsea is also interested in him. Like, Chelsea, you've already signed like 45 players this season. Give it a rest, bro. Look at this fool right here, saying that these two are better than Calafiori, but a fat Luke Shaw got called up over this guy, and this guy didn't even touch France's squad. I have PTSD from players like Mudryk, so I do not take these things seriously until I see the player holding an Arsenal shirt like this, man. It's just that simple. But of course, I would love to have this guy out of our team.